man. Talking sports, Margaret, and I am the greatest. I love listening to Better TV radio for undiluted, unadulterated. It's probably replicated, but still not yet duplicated. It's sports only on Better TV radio. I seriously love listening to it.
Hello, everybody. What's up, people? My name is Midakolo, and you are listening to Better TV radio. Stay tuned.
Mesdemoiselles, mesdames et messieurs, je vous dis bonsoir. Je m'appelle Fomon Demote et ce soir, je suis avec LBT sur LBT TV Radio.
Get entertained. There's nothing like listening to LBT TV radio. LBT TV radio. Redefining broadcasting. Listen.
How you doing, my love?
You are listening to LBT TV
Radio.
LBT TV radio. We dare to lead. This is radio like you never heard before. LBT TV radio. The pathfinder for radio.
Let's go. All right, good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet on Better TV radio. My name is Idafi Mathieu. So you love to come in Better on the Sports. It's a Friday, and you know how it is on the show. Friday is the time where we say anything and everything. Any question goes, everything goes. No hold bar, no limitation, everything goes. And while men sleep, thieves came out and did the money heist on Chelsea. Yeah, sometimes my mother used to say that person where they use knife kill person, they like me, they carry anything where get be like knife pass back of your head. And that's exactly what happened to Chelsea. Okay, well, Tottenham Hotspur, I told you guys here, and I say it against Abigail. I mean, sorry, but I'm gonna say it. You know I love you. You know you're beautiful. You know you're the best collaborating woman in the whole world. But I love you, and you know that. But I'm gonna say my mind. Okay. Spurs are the most dubious, shitty, disgusting, rubbish football club in the whole world. Now, they made an agreement. They had an agreement with Bayern Munich. £100 million guarantee plus some add-ons that will make it rise up to 110 to 120. And these add-ons are very, very achievable. If you score 25 goals, you know this bonus comes in. If he wins the league, this bonus comes in. If he wins the Champions League, that bonus comes in. Tottenham Hotspur have already told that, okay, go ahead, it's a deal. They agree with Bayern. Bayern have set a plane at the airport, set cars in the airport in Germany, waiting for him. They wanted him to do medicals, wants to pass the medical tomorrow before the game, the Super Cup game against Leipzig. They would unveil him. Now, greedy Daniel Levy and the demons of Spurs have called up the deal. They say, no, they want some more money. Oh, everybody's spread love. Give me some more. We want some money in this matter now. Jesus Christ. Well, the permission to fly to Germany have been revoked. Yeah, the story is unfolding. So I don't have it all. The story is unfolding. We will follow it. But Liverpool have done. I told you guys the other day that when Liverpool do a major signing, my friend and my brother, the prince, the crown prince of the Benin Kingdom, will be on the show. Guess what? Sabatin 360, the dream is here. I told you guys, Serena, spiritual husband, is here. I told you guys that the reason why we've not been seeing him is not necessarily because he's shooting Wale Adenuga's film. No, that's not it. The reason why he's not been coming here He's at Liverpool and looking like Warri Wolves. So he does not want to come here and feel pain and lament. Today, he wants to come here and show himself. Well, I'm wearing red not for Liverpool but Belgium. Okay, I'm just wearing red. My favorite color is red, blue, and white. So don't be surprised when you always see me red. Okay, I support Arsenal. What do you think? Red. Bayern Munich, I've got business with Bayern Munich. Red. What do you think again? Come on. And some people say the blood of Jesus. Red. Okay. Let's. I was born in Benin. Red sun. Oh, so it's not my fault. It's not my fault that I like red. Headphone red. Company logo red. Everything red. Okay, but I'm not here to talk about red. I'm here for everybody. It was a night. So yesterday, I was feeling this very, very. I lost my mother-in-law on Monday. She's been sick for like 5 months now, and everything was just hazy for me. Things were just not. It's been a year where I tried to review, and I was having this nagging headache on the side of my head like this, migraine. Normally, I don't really have headache or fall sick that much, but it was hitting me. And 7:15 yesterday, 7:15 p.m., I switched off my phone. I was like, I'm done. Yeah, normally I follow news from, the news that will trend in the next morning starts from 6 p.m. in the evening and up until the morning. If you do a morning show, that's your biggest challenge. You have to be on the news. You have to know everything. You have to follow every information, what's going on. And these days, source of information are so many that sometimes you might lose count. So, you are following everything. Okay, what is happening in other sports that might be a major story, like the Anthony Joshua new fight with Elenius, coming up this weekend. And then, I'm doing research for my prediction for the chat for the league that is coming up. And then I like, what? Make I not go dive. I thought that people go still follow news. Other channels go still the way people go to follow. So let me rest. Switch off my phone, call my kids. I say, you guys switch off your phone as well, because for as long as they are on their phone and all those noise are going on the iPad, the 4-year-old one has got this iPad, the 9-year-old girl who asks questions like she's a Canadian immigration officer, and then my son, doesn't have so much question, but he just have this idea that he is Steven Spielberg. My 11-year-old son thinks in his head, he thinks he's maybe Tyler Perry or Steven Spielberg or something, because he kind of like come up and starts telling me about the latest movie that is coming out. Oh, in this movie, and the camera angle wasn't good. Oh, Fast and the Furious 10. Which kind of children are born? That's all my children they do. Every corner you go, there's one. No, rookie wants to know everything. Okay, why did grandma die? What happened to grandma? When people die, where did they go? Do they have phone number there? Can we call them? So I just said, what? Today I'm going to kidnap everybody's happiness and be selfish. Switch off all your phone, everybody. Then like Ricky's like, Daddy, it's just past 7. We don't sleep by this time, even when there's school. I said, today is different. And if you push the button too much, I will switch off the gen. We will not have light. Everybody go and sleep. So turn up the AC. The place was cool, but turn up the AC so that they can sleep. And before you know it, all the people that were arguing that they don't want to sleep, the first thing start to snore. They were off. You still have to wake up in the night. Hey, go and wee, go and pee. You see this. So everybody will fine anyway. But by the time I woke up this morning, it was first off, my phone was, I have all these notifications from almost every news media, right? And then I'm not in too many WhatsApp groups, but I'm in some. And then everybody who know me as a sport person was sending me message. Oh, is it true? This is something. It was crazy. Jesus Christ. My phone battery, practically could have died. And my phone my phone could speak like, guy, what's going on? Is it the end of the world of the trumpet sounded? But it wasn't. It was the fact that first off, Bayern Munich have gotten their deal, which is now been revoked. When you get your visa, there is a tiny, tiny little print that is written there that this visa can still be revoked at the point of entry. It can still be cancelled. They could have given you this visa, and between the time that you got the visa and the time you are flying, you have gone on to tweet something that is against that country. Like America now, you go on Twitter say, Joe Biden must die, for instance, and they've given you American visa, and that thing is flagged. and then you get to the airport, the visa is cancelled. They cancel your visa, okay? But hey, it is what it is. When that happened, and we thought, okay, great news, big deal. But I remember in my head, I was saying, until Bayern show Harry Kane, the deal is not done. I can't trust Spurs with my sheets. Like my sheets. Say, go and flush the sheet. They will not do it well. Spurs cannot do anything well. They can never make it. They will never make it. They cannot even go and serve they cannot be a dinner man because they will not serve you good food. If Spurs give you food, check out what points it inside. Anything about Spurs is shitty, is disgusting, is barbaric. But let's get past that. The sweetest news was the fact that, hypocrisy is when your neighbor buy a new car or just living a good life, and how can you buy a new car when you're living in a rented apartment? How can you spend so much money? That money now, if you put it in buying of land, in 3 years time the land would go up. Man, buy land in Okutukupa, for 50 years it will go up. Nothing. When people were spending money, big money, and Liverpool and that guy will get it like go to the roast, young club will come out and be telling people, hey, they're spending money, they are doing this one, they're buying resort, they should spend within their means. Well, SummerSlam, McAllister, and the highest transfer in British football, yes, it's now over 200 million. If my calculation, my mathematics is well, and they are still trying to sign some more players. Okay, so with Liverpool, we now discovered one new way of transfer. They call it net spend. Like say there be usual people, like say there be fishermen. Okay, they are spending in the net. Net spend. This one are over the bar spend. Over the bar. Now rugby kick. Over the bar spend. Liverpool fans, now you people that used to talk of spending the money within your means. Is this money that you just spent now? Is it within your means? Okay, so but for Chelsea, I don't like bantering Chelsea. I think that Chelsea is a successful club, but this one is not about results, so I can talk. Chelsea, for all of the agidi, spending 600 million, hijacking, kidnapping people, you allow O-level Liverpool to do money heist on you. That 12th position must really have an impact too. Liverpool that was pricing liver, they never buy meat, better meat. They were pricing liver. They couldn't buy kidney. They just pricing liver. Give me liver, cut small liver for me. I'm okay, cut liver for me, man. Take go so Gary. Now spend 110 million to trouble Chelsea with a whole 2 billionaires in one club. Hey, Todd Boehly, where they sell Boehly for Port Harcourt, and Egbagba, where they sell pepper soup for Warri. Una two nothing combined, bring the money to buy Moises Caicedo. Again, how does Brighton and the whole Southampton, West Ham, and all these other clubs do it? That they can buy a player for 4 naira and sell them for 110 million pounds, 80 million, and my Arsenal can buy a player for 72 million pounds. Jesus Christ! And not be able to sell the player for 1 naira. Jeez. Well, let's go to the news section. I'm coming, I'll read all these your messages and everything, but it's Friday, like I said, and today I'm in the good mood. Since it is selling season, it's marketing season, let's do some market. So, while we're talking football, please, everybody, let's get to know ourselves. Tell me or the public where you are from and something that is unique about where you are from. So, I'm not saying you're living in Lagos, so that's what I'm saying. Which village you come from? What is unique? What is unique? What is something that is unique about where you come from that you know? Because some people don't even know where they come from. That's what I just realized. Some people don't even know where they come from. Some people don't know anything. What they depend on is some people's knowledge of their village is from the word of their pastor. And their pastor never go their state, not go their village. Say that there are witches in my village. That's why I don't go to the village. My pastor say the evil they plan to kill me for my village. The pastor not pray make not be God. Not pray make the evil stuff. Well, that's a different conversation. Introduce us to you. Let us even know you, because now we're not becoming a community. YouTube is different from normal radio. This is a community. We need to know ourselves. Whether you're on Instagram, whether you're on the YouTube channel, introduce yourself. Tell us something about where you come from that is unique. Okay, and somebody just said I am from Ijare. We deal in Kolanot. Now, no, but I don't know where Ijare is. So you should be able to help us more with that information. Ijare is in where? Is in Katsina, is in Niger Republic, is in Botswana. You know, all of those little details, it will help us a whole lot. Let's get to know each other. Let's get familiar a bit. But we still would have all this football talk. Well, let me excuse myself and go to the news segment. When I come back, you know, we would deal with all those places that you're from. We get to know each other a whole lot more. Let's start with Liverpool. Liverpool have successfully hijacked. I like the word hijacked. I like the hijacking team. That's how they did us. Wow. Have successfully hijacked Chelsea's move for Moises Caicedo and agreed to a British record £110 million deal with the Brighton midfielder overnight. Okay, when men were sleeping, Amrabat were robbing. Even the people that wanted to buy Amrabat, they've not been able to buy him in the night. But this one, hey, Liverpool did an Amrabat deal to do to Chelsea. Chelsea's like, don't worry, the money we would go back again and we would offer something good, 100 million, and Brighton will be blown away for where? Blown away where? Liverpool said, no, I will never leave you unless you bless me. Oh, I will never leave you unless you bless me. You don't know those old Screech songs, okay? They did the deal in the night while men were sleeping. When men were snoring and switching off their phone, Liverpool was restless. It was Benny Hill that preached this, said, how badly do you want it? How badly do you want it? Yeah, it is a message that I heard Benny Hill preached somewhere in 1991 in a cassette. I was listening to a cassette and I listened to that sermon, and it kind of like changed my life, you know, kind of like changed my perspective to life. It's not that to who is against you or what people have done to you. It's about you deciding for yourself, like, okay, this is who I am, and I don't like what I am saying. How badly do I want to change it? And then you start learning the skills that will enable you to change it, starting with where you are. Like my mom would say, always start from where you are with what you have, and then grow from there. So let's go. Liverpool successfully hijacked Chelsea's move for Moises Caicedo and agreed a British record £110 million deal with the Brighton midfielder overnight. The Seagulls held firm in their valuation of Caicedo all summer and knocked back several attempts by Chelsea, then set a midnight deadline on Thursday for an auction between clubs. And somebody called on the deadline, and the other person could not. Liverpool went over the asking price, which was set at £105 million based on Declan Rice's transfer earlier this summer. Tottenham alone would have refused to sell for anything under that fee. Well, Hurricanes' lucrative £110 million move to Bayern Munich is on the verge of completion, but now it's changed. Okay, at the time I was, putting this news together, they've not called up. But I told you before, it's been called off. Clear reports in Germany, the England captain's future in North London has been the center of debate this summer after weeks of negotiations between club chiefs. Mail Sports revealed that talks between Bayern, Tottenham and Kane were taking place late into Thursday night. This Thursday night must surely be the Thursday night to remember. It does look like the Thursday night when Jesus Christ was killed. As they look to finalize the deal after agreeing £100 million fee. The action word there is agreeing, but then they end up not agreeing because now they've revoked his permission to fly to Germany. Well, while some people are agreeing to disagree, another man is completely disagreeing, and that is Pep Guardiola, the bald-headed wizard from Spain. Pep Guardiola and other managers think the game's authorities are doing them a disservice by stretching football matches beyond 100 minutes. Kevin De Bruyne and other players think they are being placed at risk by it, and they are all wrong. This is not a Manchester City thing. It is just so happened that their coaches and two of their players, Rodri being the other, have placed their views on record after playing in a 101-minute Community Shield game, okay? But that doesn't change anything at all, okay? At Wembley last weekend, but yeah, as some bones of it. Games are being stretched by other time because of the way our top players and coaches have been behaving all these years. They are being stretched to compensate for the constant time wasting employed by all of the teams in the Premier League. Not some of them, not just Newcastle and Brentford, who are regularly criticized, all of them. Last season at the Emirates, City goalkeeper Ederson was booked for time wasting in the first half of a game with Arsenal. How can you be wasting time in the first half? Well, let's leave that one to one man who was high and expecting and was filled with expectation and belief that Moses is coming to part the Red Sea of the opposition and help him get the result. But unfortunately, it is not Moses. It is Moises Caicedo. It's cassava. And that cassava has gone straight to Liverpool, to Anfield. And now he's not working alone. Mauricio Pochettino is back in the Premier League to put smile on the faces of Chelsea fans. But I'm not sure that's going to happen. But will he be allowed to bring in cohesion, passion, and adventure? He did to Tottenham at least for seasons ago, and also as the biggest underachiever. No, well, Chelsea too will present certain challenges to its holistic style. There will be clashes just as there were at Tottenham, but no manager handled Dan Levy more successfully than Mauricio Pochettino. You can't believe what I am about to read for you. Okay, so one man who has had a terrible, torrid, horrible career after moving for 80 million to Manchester United, I had a chance, a getaway chance. Remember, because Man United made it to the Champions League, there is a 10 million bonus that Man United will pay. First of his salary was increased. Now they are deciding to sell him against his will. They will pay him 10 million bonus. But at the same time, if he goes to West Ham, he would have to cut the salary by 70k. Okay, but that's not the story. Harry Maguire had the audacity to be thinking, I'm not sure I want to go to West Ham. My level is past West Ham. I don't think I should be playing for Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Bayern Munich, or AC Milan, or even Napoli, but not West Ham. Okay. Walking can be idiots. Harry Maguire is yet to decide on West Ham move, with London club left waiting to see if he will join them after 30 million fee was agreed with Manchester United. Manager David Moyes is keen on the 30-year-old central defender, though before personal terms can be discussed, the Hammers are awaiting confirmation that Maguire wants to make the move. Wow. Well, let's go to the club, the best club in the world, the most successful club in the world, the club that have won more Champions League title than so many clubs. The club that's made, when you meet them in the finals of the Champions League, forget about it. I don't care how bad they have been playing in the season, forget about it. Real Madrid have 8 potential options to replace injured Thibaut Courtois. Yesterday, he left the field crying in tears as he tore his ACL and the season is over. That is if the career is not over. I might have to go for him anyway. But then all of a sudden, providence ever happened. David De Gea is a free agent and he's just there. But you see, the thing with Real Madrid is Real Madrid does not always have only one choice. They're always all over the place, ready to rock the boat. So David De Gea is the most obvious pick, while Chelsea's Kepa Arrizzi, Shengo Arrizzi Abalaga, yes, from Anambra, Sevilla's Yacine Benoit. Okay, it's also the David Soria of Getafe is also in contention. Real Madrid have lost arguably the second most important player just 3 days before they played their first game of the season, and now they understand he will miss most of the campaign. They need to act fast to replace him adequately. Is this David De Gea's move to Real Madrid finally happening after all those false starts, or will Madrid turn their nose up and taking someone else discarded by Manchester United? Okay, it's possible to look at all the options, and let's hope that happens. Well, the Manchester United conversation with Harry Maguire still goes on. Manchester United will pay Harry Maguire £10 million to join West Ham. Hey, you know, normally when you transfer a player, you make money, but this time around, you are still going to pay the player. Say you are going to wage the cola. You know, the cola and the waka alone. So Harry Maguire has gone from Harry Maguire to Harry Cola Maguire. You know, yeah, wage the cola. The wage with 10 million. God. To join West Ham ahead of the 30 million pounds move, but the defender is gearing up for a punchy 70k pounds pay cut at the London Stadium. The Red Devils have agreed a 30 million pounds move with the East London club, and personal terms are currently being discussed between Maguire and the Hammers. So let me tell you why, you know, I said talk about where you come from and something that is unique about it. So when you talk about Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur, not London. You talk about Chelsea, West London. You talk about what's it called? West Ham, East London. So we know we have an address. We know where you're from. Yeah, this is a community. This is not just so phone call. No. This is different. Well, Pep Guardiola calls for basketball stop clock to tackle time wasting instead of the 100-minute game as Man City boss continues to question new injury time rules. Well, say whatever you like. The people who make the rules will have their way. Manchester City are at the center of a debate over new rules to increase the length of stoppage time after last weekend's Community Shield against Arsenal lasted a total of 106 minutes. Well, that's the new segment of the show. Let's go to the transfer board and see what's going on in transfer space. Well, I'm really running fast today. I hope you guys are hearing me, Sha. I hope you guys are hearing me and enjoying what I'm putting out there. If you not, put a stop to what I'm doing. Please put a stop to it. Okay, it's Friday, and you know how it is. When the Kane news broke, Osimhen name will pop up. I can't bet you anything that you will hear Osimhen name in the transfer news that I'm going to give. I guarantee you that one. England striker Harry Kane has reached an agreement with Bayern Munich to leave Tottenham Hotspur and join the German champions on a 4-year deal. Okay, he was waiting for medical before Ogogoro man. Then Levy decided to do what he wanted to do. Bayern Munich manager Thomas Tuchel made Kane his number one target and will be stunned if the England captain does not move. Well, there is a possibility that he might not move because right now, what Daniel Levy is asking for is what in business we call a deal breaker. You cannot make a request after an agreement. It is not done. It is stupid, it's ridiculous, it's impossible, it's preposterous. But again, even if they do it and the deal stall and Harry Kane does not go, you have actually unsettled the player. You might not get the best out of him. And again, he will not renew, which means he will leave you for free at the end of the season. And if I am Bayern, I will call their bluff. I'll say, guy, I'm not paying you shimai. As a matter of fact, I'm not even willing to pay you 100 again. Get out of my sight. I'm not paying shishi. I'm not paying. Yes, come and do whatever you want to do. Chelsea had made Brighton's Moises Caicedo a priority signing this summer, but Liverpool said no. What Liverpool cannot do does not exist. But Liverpool had beat the Blues for Ecuador midfielder. I saw a priority signing. If I say for priority signing, that would have been their first signing. You've signed Michael Jackson, you've signed Urukuruku, you've signed Okokoro, you've signed everybody. I say Moises Caicedo is a priority signing. A date to the starting of the league, you never sign a priority signing. A priority signing did not go to precision with you. That's not a priority signing. You're stupid. You're sick. You can never make it. I was saying that Chelsea, because I was very confident that they would sign Moises Caicedo. So I made my prediction that because they're not playing the continent, Chelsea will be the rank outsiders to get scratch the title race. Right now, you will suffer. You will suffer. 5 years is small. You will do 10 years like Man United if you're not careful. What can be? Want to make my prediction go bad? You see, these are the kind of people that when God says my word cannot return to me void, they will say, God, I will spoil your word. No, you will not spoil my word. You will suffer. What can suffer? Chelsea had made Moises Caicedo a priority signing this summer, but Liverpool had beat the Blues for the Ecuador midfielder. Tottenham will consider a shock move for Chelsea's Belgian striker Romelu Lukaku 30 if Kane does complete his move to Bayern Munich. Well, France striker Kylian Mbappe 24 has repeated to Paris Saint-Germain his insistence he will not leave the club this summer. Omo Voodoo one of Africa playing for France. Kylian Omo Voodoo Okubeko Obeva Mbappe. I'm not going anywhere. There is no movement. No, nothing. I'm not going anywhere. Come and beat me. Come and beat me. I'm not going to. I'm here. We die here. You will pay me all my money and I will play for Real Madrid next season. You are crazy, Korome. Yes. He says his sister is not leave the club this summer under any circumstance and intend to see out the final year of his contract. We die here. Chelsea are interested in 30-year-old Italy midfielder Marco Verratti, who is not part of the new PSG manager Luis Enrique's plan. Okay, who's going to take name on them? Chelsea have triggered the £20 million release clause in the contract of Leeds and USC midfielder Tyler Adams. Tyler Perry will still do a film for Chelsea. You miss what's it called? You miss Moises Caicedo as your priority signing. You went to go and sign Tyler Perry. Don't worry, go wear dress, play match, man. I never said anything. When I go so sign, my dear. Chelsea. The boys say, look, no one can stop us now. Liverpool say, are you serious right now? Are you really serious that you're singing that song right now? No one can stop you now. Are you really serious right now? What can be your Inter Milan are willing to meet Arsenal's valuation for Folari? Then get out of here, please. Get out of my side. Folari Balogun are pulled out of talks over a deal for the 22-year-old American striker. Get out of here. Napoli president Aurelio says Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen, 24, will be staying with the Serie A champions for the upcoming season. He ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Because we ain't bad boys for life. PDD, you will soon go to jail. You don't worry, for the death of Tupac, bad boys for life. You will go jail. Everything I've been told by Leeds that the Italian striker Wilfred Noto, 19, is not for sale. It's not for chalet. It's not for sale. and now on the cusp of signing 19-year-old Portuguese forward Yusuf Chamiti from Sporting Lisbon. The Everton have made up their mind that they must have black players, African players. This club used to be a racist club. Back in the day, they had one stupid coach called Jeroy. This racist, stupid coach. This is a club that a player cried and left the stadium because of racism. You guys remember Ibrahim Bakayoko? Hey, God, that things changed before our very own eye. The club that would never sign a black player now have more black players than even the continent of Africa. West Ham are waiting for a decision from England defender Harry Maguire about whether he will join them after the Hammers agreed the £30 million, £1 million for every year of the man, 30-year-old with Manchester United. Manchester City have been told by they must pay a fee of 80 million to sign Brazil attacking midfielder Lucas Paqueta. West Ham, you're gathering money and you're not signing player. Are you trying to be a bank? Wait. Is the new West Ham owner, by the way, anyway, the red Bible carrying Godwin Emefiele? Because it's a mafia. It's a mafia league. Okay. Real Madrid is looking into a move for 32-year-old Spanish keeper David De Gea, who is free agent after leaving Manchester United with Belgian stopper Thibaut Courtois. Manchester United would regret. I should have just extended his contract to Madrid. Go pay money, Bayern. Set for a lengthy spell on the sideline with in the injury. Bayern Munich have made an offer to sign Spain keeper Kepa Oluwasegun Arrizabalaga, 28 years from Chelsea, in a deal which will see him move on loan with an option to buy. Manchester City are considering Stade Rennes and Belgian forward Jeremy Doku, 21, as a replacement for 32-year-old Algerian winger Riyad Mahrez, who has joined Al Ahly. Finally, Boehly, who will play tonight, and for that game, just a simple prediction. That game, all bettors go for over 2.5. It's a clean one. It could go more than that, but City doesn't start well, and this team is a very, very high pressing team. The problem with Boehly is that their high press will create gap between their goalkeeper and their defender. Now not die finish. For as long as Kevin De Bruyne played that game, this game is a high scoring game, so you can bet on over 2.5, because there's going to be more than 3 goals in that game. But just bet for over 2.5 to be on the safe side. Boehly have agreed a £14 million deal for 20-year-old English attacking midfielder Aaron Ramsey from Aston Villa, who have added a buyback clause on the deal. Well, that's how the story goes. That's how the cookies crumble. Well, let's go to you people now. It's over to you. I promise 30 minutes for me, 30 minutes for you, and the extra minutes. So I've used 34 minutes on the clock. Let me start from Instagram. Insta on the ground. It's noodles. Okay. Hey, Omar Kabiesi, my music professor. It's Ufoma. What's Ufoma? What are you saying? What are you Ufoma for? Okay. Celebrate. Baba J, friend. How are you? Sami girl, say good morning, boss. Good morning to you, my love. How you doing? How is Abuja? Yes, you are youth captain. They say now I'll be the backup soldier where they'll take go fight Niger. So I'm just telling you for the love that I have for you and for the love I have for your parents, your mom and dad, and your brothers and your siblings. Please stop telling people that you're you copper. Stop wearing that uniform because you never can tell when ECOWAS will decide to co-opt now to go carry on. That your soft hand and that your soft, fine body in Niger Republic, they don't kill you, they just hold you down. You've been holding me down for such a long time now. They don't hold you down. Okay, hold me down tonight. They don't hold you down. Take you as one of them. Say, this one, let's just take this one. Let's baloma with this one. Let's use the whole body first before we sort out the whole disagreement. I'm just telling you, to be a youth corps now is to serve Nigeria is not by force. So you have to go serve, to go and shoot gun. Dante 2310 Nokia. He said, I'm from Ijare. We deal in Kolanot. Ijare is where? Where is Ijare? Dante Tosin Iluyomade from Ijare in Ondo State. I'm a design engineer. Now we're getting somewhere. And they said Kolanot. Kolanot. So others people looking for to go marry and they need to buy better cola. That's the guy to contact. That's the guy. Prince, and then he's a design engineer. I don't know what he designed, but whatever he designed, you might need the service. Go and meet him. Okay, Prince Venga 20 must be a cola to put Venga to your name, Sha. He said, I'm an Ijesha man, Elisha from southwest of Osun State. we deal on kola nut, or our food is pounded yam. Okay, so we're going somewhere. Akbos Baba, he said my father is from Udohori community in Patani local government. That's the Waterside. They say Waterside, the Waterside Urobo people, they are both Ijo and Urobo combined. That's the side that Tony Bekenderemo is from. Tony Bekenderemo is a Patani guy, but he doesn't know anywhere in the area. Area of Delta State, the current chief of operation, Nigerian Army Major General Ojakpo is from my villa. Okay, now we're going somewhere. Mr. Major General OJ Akpo. Okay, that's a good one. We seem to be producing some chief of army staff. The other guy was under Obasanjo. We had one guy there too. I've forgotten his name now. And then we used to have Azazi from Saple. Even the current commissioner of environment of Delta State is from my villa too. My mom is from Egini. That's where my mother is from. Oh, this is my brother. And Obubu communities in Udu local government area of Delta State. And Aware is my maternal home. Okay, we're going somewhere. Bros, I salute you. I salute you too, Reno. That's my brother. I didn't know. Okay, my mom is from Egini, actually. The daughter of Fofobruku. That's my mom. She's laid down. Wonderful woman. Very, very wonderful. Very, very wonderful woman. We'll talk about my mom. We'll talk forever. But he said, now Klopp will have absolutely nothing to say about how others spend, although I am happy with the way Chelsea were served with their own dish. The hijackers deal got hijacked. Okay. Everybody celebrating. Mr. Sugar wants to say, I am from Isinyinando in Anambra East local government of Anambra State. I've been to that place. I know that place. The people of Nando. I think I've been to all the 22 local governments of Anambra. Yeah. From what's it called? Adaziani to everywhere. I've forgotten their name, but I've been to the 22 local government of Anambra. I've been to the 20 or 20 something local government of Kano. Like some states, I've covered all their local government, even more than my own Delta State. I don't think I've been to every local government in Delta State, but I've been to all the local governments in River State, in Bayelsa State, in Kano, in Anambra, in Owerri, in Katsina, in Jos. Been to all those local governments. Benue State as well. We deal in medicine, local medicine, medical doctors, say Babalawo, nurses, native doctors, Goko cleansers, and co are my brothers. Now we're going somewhere. That's why you see today it's good. It's better. Like, okay, we'll talk about football, but we don't know ourselves. Okay, let's get to know some areas. Mr. Sugar, I think McAllister played a role in this hijacking of hijackers deal. Yesterday, Chelsea was trying to hijack lever deal from Southampton, from Liverpool. Now, reverse became the case. Then they did that they won't buy their liver, Jeje. You just come there, come buy the food. You try to buy the food suya. That's okay. We'll go and buy your ranch. That's what happened. And I'm as a Christian. He said, good morning, boss. I am happy for Kane. He really needs to move. The move down there, Hodo. He deserves a trophy as a top striker. Actually, like what Liverpool did to Chelsea, they thought they are the only hijackers around. Okay, kidnappers kidnap somebody. Hey, Super Sam Soji, how you doing, my bro? Yeah, Sam Soji, super human being, super footballer. Yes, Kel Duffy said, Patani, where water don't carry chai. So I know go they see Turtle peddling for that road again. Now you know what I never carry the get out. As I talk anyhow. I'll come and talk to run down my people there. Okay, let's go to YouTube and see where you guys are from, what you guys are doing, what they sell in your place. All these people that are not even giving me the vibe well. Just some of the lights. Hey, here I can't even go up. Sometimes Instagram can just be stressful. YouTube can just be stressful unnecessarily stressful. Who said you? Timothy Dembo said, now me first come, let's go. Aroturego, the reason why we are broadcasting sharp, steady, and smart today. KLW said, Baba, I did Akwa Ibom State. So this is the only state I have seen Okada with umbrella. Yes, Yes, I saw it too, and I was amazed. I was amazed when we were in Uyo, and it's also neat, and they have good food, and then also it's very affordable. Aquabon Uyo is very affordable. 3-bedroom flat in a very comfortable, fine, serene environment. Says 350K. I say, hey, no, not just I go relocate. Yes, I for relocate to I'm paying about almost 2 million for 3-bedroom flat here, plus my office again, another 2 million. But hey, it's one of those things. It's one of those things I will see. Yes, let's talk about the things that we see when we go around Nigeria. Again, in the north, in Kano to be precise, your keke napep, one side is blocked. The side that is on the road, they put iron to block it so that you don't fall off and go and die. They protect you. So this side is the corner side is the only side that you can come out from. Well, Sabati 316 the dream. I told you guys that when Liverpool do good signing, Sabati will be here. Those of you that were asking after him, he's here. He said, I just sit down, say so, okay. Divide to go, he say, I know if he talk this morning. Paul Winstanley and his brothers don't shut my mouth. It's premium cheers right now. Sorry, brother. Sorry. Now, sorry, yo. Sorry for Chelsea fans, yo. Sorry, yo. Didn't remember say Timothy Mark register. Didn't remember comment on to say Liverpool came in like a thief to steal Chelsea's mandate overnight. Yes, they are the Jagaban. They are APC. They would run away with your ballot buses. They run away and burn the polling booths. Make sure that they damage Chelsea's beavers. The mandate, people's mandate was stolen. Chelsea people's mandate was stolen overnight, like a thief in the night. That's how Jesus will come. So like a thief in the night. I don't know why they write the Bible like that. How can they describe Jesus like a thief in the night? I don't understand. Is he afraid to come in the daytime? Oh God, I don't understand. Okay, Lord Mayor Eze Patrick, he said at least on a humble Chelsea fans and owners. And then they're playing Chelsea this weekend. Okay? Okay. If a beating before the beating. Hey, this is going to be sweet this season. Do you know like I say? If to say Arsenal no quick Colobi Declan Rice, he sure me say they go fit sign them now. Sabati comedy clinic, Sabati the dream. He say hi Daffy, be coming down. I am here now. And after now you go disappear again now till 1 year. Let me say, boss, do you feel Arsenal will still go for a midfielder? I think they should go for Mohamed Kudus and then go for a striker. Midfielder maybe. I mean, they're looking around, they're fishing around. I don't know what's going to happen, but let's keep our fingers crossed and see. Keodafe say Liverpool deal for Caicedo is not done until it's done. It can still be hijacked if a team like United, whom the player likes, put 150 million pounds on the table. On the table, U-turn go deal. No, I'm not sure there's going to be U-turn because both clubs have agreed. It's not left for Moises Caicedo to go do his medical and agree, unless the player say I don't want to go. But I think that has not happened. But I understand what you're saying. Mr. Sheda said, Elegote, I read British papers will be going to work on the train this. They said Kane is having cold feet about moving to Bayern. No, that's not the truth. It's not Kane that is having cold feet. It's whatever the decision, we're waiting. Because the story is unfolding actually as we speak. As at the time I wanted to start my show, it was a case of Harry Kane packing his bag and going to Germany. So let me give you this. The headline says Harry Kane is blocked from flying to Germany as Tottenham tried to renegotiate the £100 million transfer to Bayern Munich, with England captain waiting for issues to be resolved at the airport. He is at the airport. That's according to the story. I'm not there. I did in Lagos. I'm not there. Right? Normally, I don't do breaking news. But because it's the biggest story to talk about, let's talk about it. So let's look at it's an unfolding story. It's not a concluded story yet. So some people say from TalkSport earlier on, some people said he's at home, some people say he's at the airport. But let's even go. It's a confusion surrounding Harry Kane's potential £100 million move to Bayern Munich after he was blocked for flying to Germany on Friday morning, which is today. Kane's stunning switch to the Bundesliga champion looked like it was close to being finalized after he agreed to sign a 4-year deal in Germany. He was prepared to fly to Munich and complete a medical with Bayern, but Spurs have reportedly revoked his permission to travel to the Bundesliga side amid claims that they are looking to renegotiate the deal. Why are they looking to renegotiate the deal? That I don't know. However, sources close to Spurs this morning, it says Kane does not have permission to fly. Kane is now scheduled to depart London Stansted Airport on a flight at around 12 noon. So between now and say 1 o'clock, we're going to keep our fingers crossed and see. So we know whether it's really going to fly or it's not going to fly. Kane had been due to fly from Stansted Airport to Munich Friday morning. The original schedule was scheduled departure time is 7:30 a.m. and the scheduled arrival time was supposed to be 10:05 a.m. But it seems like that's not going to happen anymore because they've revoked his permission to fly. The England captain's future in North London has been the center of debate this summer after weeks of negotiations between clubs, and after agreeing, or underline that word agreeing, a £100 million fee may reveal that talks between Bayern Munich, Tottenham and Kane were taking place late on Thursday as they look to finalize a deal. Now they agreed on that deal, but I guess all of a sudden there was a fans backlash. So this is my opinion. This is not fact. But there was a fans backlash, and the fans were not happy. Not happy because they took this long. They waited till the season is about to start. If you know you are going to sell him. Why did you wait? They say, why did they not put a deadline to say if we negotiate to this point, you're not buying the player, we will not sell again. This is confusing for the new coach. This is confusing for the team. Everybody is now in disarray. So I'm sure Daniel Levy is now looking at it like, oh, something is going to go wrong. And if anything goes wrong, these guys are going to come after me. My job is on the line. So he's trying to do something that will delay it. Okay, there were hopes in Germany that Kane's deal will be announced on Friday, which is today, and that the player will be officially unveiled prior to the game at the German Super Cup game on Saturday. Many sports understand that Kane would have to be registered by 2 p.m. UK time to play against RB Leipzig tomorrow, where the Germans didn't plan to do that. They knew they would play the Super Cup game against RB Leipzig without him. Okay, after the two parties struck a deal, Mail Sports revealed that contractual and financial points between Kane and Tottenham were still being concluded on Thursday, while issues related to the distribution of intermediary fees were also being ironed out. Bayern have been very public in their pursuit of Kane, with Honorary President Leones and Chief Executive Jan Christian both commenting on their pursuit of the striker. But those public comments have left Kane in an uncomfortable situation while also frustrating in the process. While the guaranteed part of the agreement is believed to be less than £100 million, the add-ons are so achievable that Tottenham are practically certain to net a nine-figure sum. Levy values the talismanic striker at £120 million, but well-placed sources indicated that offers in the region of £100 million would be enough to tempt the club into selling the player available for nothing next summer. That's how the story is. So you can see that it is Spurs, not necessarily Harry Kane, that's having a cold feet. But hey, we'll see what happens in this conversation. Mr. Sugar said, who is this Josh Too Funny? That guy needs to be arrested for his act at the American Got Talent. Jeez, that guy is something else. My white co-worker don't yab me tired for knowing he did it. Okay, so let me give you something to return to your white co-worker. One, Josh Too Funny did not go to American Got Talent to go and audition. Josh Too Funny is one of the most creative content creators out of Africa. And over the years, his major content in terms of what he does is auditioning. He's done all type of auditioning as a parody. Okay, parody auditioning. That's what he's really into. And he's the top comedian in Nigeria. He's had his own show and a hotel and different places. What happened was Simon Jordan and the organizers of American Got Talent saw his videos on YouTube and called him to come and add spice. So it's a marketing trick to get the African market again, to get the attention of the African market. Don't forget that every time you do a project, you look for ways to innovate the project. And that's exactly what American Got Talent organizers did. So Josh Too Funny was not a contestant. He was, have you ever seen one contestant in one day, one show come like how many times? It was planned. He was invited to come and add, spice and life to it. They're probably the only people that were surprised at the audience. Other than that, that was a paid gig for Judge Tufoni. So instead of your co-worker to be yabbing you, to go back to him and tell him how important a Nigerian is, that AGT now needed him to put some spice and life and add numbers. Don't forget that within six hours of uploading that video on Twitter, AGT got 2.1 million engagement on the post. So Judge Tufoni was a selling block. It wasn't auditioning, trying to be popular. It was actually helping to market what's it called, American Got Talent. And again, it teaches me a lesson that no matter how big a brand is, they are still looking for a market share. They are still trying to explore other avenues to improve their market share. And Judge Tufoni this time was it. And it was, win-win for both parties. Judge Tufoni now, his market value has gone through the roof. AGT also, we're doing a sports show, we're talking about AGT. That's how much important Judge Tufoni is. Mr. Sugar says Kane might not leave Spurs. He might even sign another contract extension. That is his own loss. Tabuno _ Joss. He said, I can't trust FIFA giving Laurie James only 2-match ban for that incident and give our girl 3-match ban. Absolutely double standard for big country. Well, you know that before. It's not new. Big countries always, even you, do you treat all your friends the same, or you treat your rich friends and influential friends different? This thing that you're complaining about, it's about, say, the people who bring money. This girl is a potential player of the tournament. You really think that FIFA will give her a life ban? I wasn't expecting it. I think the punishment to the offense is equal. It's commensurate. There was no leg that was going to be broken. Our girl almost broke somebody's leg. Okay, so let's leave the matter and stop crying all this thing. When FIFA, when the announcement came that FIFA was going to pay our girls directly, una not talk say FIFA was double standard. Okay, una like him. So when this will happen, una diverse. Guy, calm down. Therefore, I said this levy gets waiting in the drink and smoke for that side of London. He has seen 100 million for a 30-year-old striker and he is asking for more. Wait to FIFA ban our girl. Oh, you don't even know, say they give our girl ban. One of our midfielder banned after the first game. She missed how many matches. Let me come back to my people and see. Sabati, okay, Pastor. Well, Lord Mayor say, bros, do you feel Arsenal will still go for a midfielder? I think so. Lord Mayor said the transfer madness yesterday shall see competition for bidding war. Divine okay, say it's not Liverpool humbling Chelsea. It's about some silly directors that refuse to do the right thing. But what about buying small boys than getting the main transfer target? Paul is the issue. Yeah, no, Paul is not the issue. Liverpool is the issue. Liverpool humble, I'm not gonna accept that because when on hijack our players, they're not tossing a Edu or Ateta. We say Liverpool, they say Chelsea hijack and humble Arsenal. So we're gonna swallow humble pie. We're gonna shop Bangaras without meat. There's no issue about it. Additionally, I said midfield market don't scatter. Liverpool come in the night and stole from Chelsea. See Klopp back in action. Sabati 360 says 316. Sorry, say if I was Kane, Harry Kane, I will make sure I run down my contract and walk out on a free next season. I will make sure say that greedy bastard than 11. I mean, the bastard. No go collect chishi. Yeah. I'll do the same too. Children when them fit no they play in Chelsea future. No mind Chelsea. Sabati 316 says Edafe, so sorry about your mother-in-law. Yeah, so rest in peace. Let me say, Chelsea fans, make una hold the big L. Una they form hijacking master. Right now, you're learning. Okay. Additional for I said the price for Harry Kane was off the chart. I can never pay that money because there is nothing that Harry Kane will help buy and win that they cannot win even without him. I'm not paying shishi. For me, Tottenham got the best out of it. I just pray that the deal fall through. I just pray that this deal collapse. I'll be the happiest person. Either ways, Spurs, you go say I'd always speak on Spurs. As if I'll show you guys now that Spurs is a shitty club. It's a very rubbish club, an idiot of a club. The Olarawaju says children nowadays can be very inquisitive. Very well. Please take some time to rest once in a while. It's very important for health. Thank you very much. Odini Rebellica says Brighton bought Caicedo for 5 million and sold him for 110 million or more. Arsenal cannot even sell player for 50 million. Olarawaju, you and Spurs, yes, so I'm on their case forever. I'm on their case. I lived in the UK sometime. Our house is just next to Spurs. That's Spurs, not too far from Spurs Stadium, so I know what I am saying. Additional say Eze Patrick will be smiling now. Yes, for sure. It's a serious over the bar spend. Yeah. Additional say Liverpool left Levi for the big recreate. Chelsea was done. Had the hard way. Oh, well. He substituted said, bros, I want you to talk about the 2-match ban FIFA gave Lauren James and Deborah Abiodun got 3-match ban. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. One was actually real dangerous play. The other one was just stupidity. Okay, stupidity. And there is no set rules for what kind of punishment should be given. So it's on discretion. It falls on that discretion. And you're not gonna just ban the game completely now. Tamono just says, what has happened to Ndidi lately with his stock just dropped? Do you think he should leave for Turkey or get a deal to Everton instead? Anyway, I want to go, and I'm not Super Eagles players. I need to advise them. I don't have an opinion on them. But anyway, if you like, go play for FC Taraba business. The Lara say it was Baka that was hijacking Chelsea's deal last season, and now Liverpool. Okay, Lord Mayor, my full name is Gabriel Mayor Chooks. I'm from Owa Alizomo in Agbo, Delta State. I only know that my father is good in cassava harvesting and palm oil processing. That's good. Oh, that's good. That's some very great skills, you know. Charles Aladi says, good morning, boss. This is Charlie Dixon. Okay, the one that said chocolate in Kent, in London, when I went to visit. He said, I am from Ihitenasa, Osu local government of Imo State. I hope I have not pronounced that Ihitenasa wrongly. My people are known for harvesting breadfruit. Okay, okwa. I have a lot of them on my land in the village. Wow, that's a rich man. That's a very, very rich man. Okay. Henry Omori said, good morning, everyone. I'm from Jatu. Ooh, I have an auntie that is from Jatu, an adopted auntie. Jatu Uzeru Esako land in Edo State. We are so rich in turning boys to men. Manhood initiation, where every man born within 3 years apart are born together by a kola nut that has no division. You get initiated once you are 18 years. It's not a must, but it's necessary. I'm hearing this for the very first time. Interesting. Whoa, that's good. If I feel fulfilled now, this Friday show, I've done me well. But then Rebecca say, now all these small club trophies be that too, since they can't win the big trophies, sell players to them in a ridiculous amount. Now business. The Lord always says, Olarewaju and I are from Ijebu. So my name is Olarewaju and I am from Ijebu Ijesha in Osun State. It is the next most important town politically and in the terms of history. Oba is the next to the Owa Oboko of the whole Ijesha land. Good. We're getting educated and informed social studies going on here. Lord Mayor, boss, do you feel Lucas Paqueta will replace Ike Gundogan in Man City midfield? I think Lucas Paqueta is Bernardo Silva's replacement. Now this is what Pep Guardiola is getting ready. He's getting tired of this attitude of every time he wants to go, but he wants to get his replacement first, and then you will see what will happen. In January, the tell us, if if you want to go, get out of this place. They see your face, right? Chelsea should go all out to get Chumeni ASAP this summer. That is if Madrid told you that they want to sell. Madrid, you can't bully Madrid. Though. If they want to sell, they will sell. But if they don't want to sell, you gotta wait. Oduni Rameleko, he said, make goat, no join West Ham. We love him at Manchester United. Samantha 360 say, my woman Serena Williams, they send shout out to you that for Thunder will fire you. Thunder. Now Thunder, I can fire you, your woman. Lord Mayor, he said, Tinubu no get sense at all. How can you use war to settle a bloodless coup? But if you know it's not Asha, it's your president, and the office of the president is a very, very honorable office. You might not like him. We have no man that voted for him, but I better always support that. Let me say, former governor of Delta State is from Owa Alero, not from village. Governor Okowa, the worstest and the worstest and the worstest governor ever in the history of governors. Do face like shit when they don't flush your toilet. Worstest of the worstest of the worstest of the worstest governors. Jesus. I'm a pharmacist by profession, single and searching. Hey, searching. I'm the one who's searching. Okay, keep searching. You will find. They're not a search a woman. When you're ready, woman did. And money you don't get. Pharmacist. Then you get money, woman did. And then they search. No Antorin is feeling well. Good to join you here again. I was beginning to wonder whether you don't join the people who abandon me, because in this YouTube business, people they quick the best sleep person. They always say Maguire did like a man who won't give his daughter hand for marriage, still come add money, join, make the husband for marry her by force. Like woman we don't take for her father's house. You know, the papa can tell the man, say, don't worry, just marry her, we'll pay for the wedding, we'll take care of everything. Anytime she's pregnant, all the hospital bill, we will take care of it, just marry her. You don't know, say you don't jam. You have married Wahala. Sabati 360 say, I be confirmed Igara guy and with plenty rocks. Yeah, now we place most geology students they go do their field work. Okay, that's another good, good detail that you just put there. Just Google Kukuruku Hills and you will read plenty things about Igara. I love that. So, guys, if you want to read about Igara, that's a very simple way to go about it. Thank you very much. You've given us a very good insight. But Bros Mingo, please, with your expertise, how do Boehly fit into Arsenal? Who be Boehly? I'm sure you're trying to say Barella. I mean, who be that? Is it Boehly? I was waiting for you there. I think. Say you won't connect the guy with the search. You for connect all of us single here today. I know a trap when one is set. I know a trap. And I tell one guy, so I won't give a Jesse yesterday. My DM full with people who say I can't get a Jesse. I know a trap when one is set. Caicedo to Liverpool will make their midfield very good, but Arsenal will win the league. Okay, time will adjust. Thank you very much for that one. I don't know what you right though. Michael Ucheson, he said, good morning, Lebanon. What do you think about Caicedo to Liverpool? What do you want to think? Now, what do you think? Let me ask you the thing. Mr. Sugar, he said, Anambra boy, but I live in Gillingham, Kent. Oh, very small, neat and clean village, Bobad Road. I'm sorry. It's bad character that I have. Mr. Sugar, he said, Elegote, is it the same Caicedo that Arsenal tried to sign last season? No. It's the one from Ohanese Shirai. Which? Another Caicedo did. Ask me yeah question. It's this Kent. Not me, you the Kent. You're not supposed to know past me. Okay. What's it called? Olara will say, a big Klopp don't too tired for Pep successes. Okay. So they are ready to spend big money now. The line will say, I feel sorry for Thibaut Courtois. Maybe it's opened door for Deji and Shego Kep. Yeah, fully somebody. Yeah, mean. When I say I mean, it's another person here, and I don't talk of this one. The line will say, English people are not saying that Raya signing for Arsenal is not too good because of their national team keeper, and later they will say competition is healthy. Don't mind the crappy people, don't mind them. They are afraid Ramsey might go to the bench if care is not taken as time goes on. I wrote to Rego, he said, I am from Enwe in Isoko local government area of Delta State. My mom is from Usiefru, that's my maternal grandmother's village. Enjoying today's program. Bros, I beg, plan for where our time different to greetings from Tallahassee. Okay, so like I said before, I have plans to do an evening show, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. But the thing is, I tried it and they were not body. And I see, I don't get time to waste. As much as I want to grow this thing, I want it to be big, and I can't, come back and say, people say, okay, come and be doing night. I do night. I'm not seeing nobody. When I do the night, everybody, they do their own grooving. It's tiring, but I'll try. This season again, I think I'll try. I was even thinking of, okay, giving it a shot. On Monday, probably do 3 days of night. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, okay? And see how it goes. If it goes well, good. If it doesn't, I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. All right? The Larry said Josh Too Funny was not a contestant, okay? Now, according to what I heard, it was a marketing stunt and it went trending, which was the idea in the first place. Yeah, that's what it was, okay? It was all expense paid for him to come and do that show. It was a showman doing the very best of who he is, and I love it to the very, very best. I mean, when you see any Nigerian succeeding, should excite you, should get you joy, especially in this balablo economy. Any Nigerian succeeding, even if it is 1 inch, we should be happy about it. Well, this is why we come to the end of the show today. It's been fun. I think I like today's show. I've been educated, I've been schooled, I've been taught. He said, I'm from a local government called Ibesikpo, and we have a brewery that produces a beer called Champion. I tried it for the first time, and it's so different from Trophy. But, bros, the price is 500. Well, good marketing. I know they drink beer. I don't drink alcohol. Never tasted it since I was born. Not sure I'm going to try now. I'm too old to learn those things. I'm not against people who drink it as well. I'm okay with it, but I'm not going to drink it. Noah Torini said, I'm sure you've mentioned the Lukaku Wahala. We did that extensively yesterday. The news from hell, we hope it falls. Okay. Yes, really good news on the culture today. I learned a few things. I mean, when you do shows, you're always thinking, what can I do? How can I innovate? How can I stay different? You can't be repeating yourself every day. And sometimes it's hard, especially when I had this whole thing planned and then the Kane and hijacking and money heist, player heist and everything. But it's good that we still succeeded in getting it done. Tabina just to say now that Kane would leave for Bayern. The people at Spurs, especially their new coach, our boy Urban, as their next option. What do you think? Well, until he goes, he's not gone yet. They've cancelled, they've revoked his permission to go. So let's wait and see later part of the day. I know that I'll do a few short videos and post on my Instagram page and my TikTok page as well. I can't wait to get to 1,000 on TikTok so that I can be doing TikTok live. All those things that people do, tapping the screen. I'm not going to. That's not what I'm going to do. So if you come TikTok, come they look for me to go do challenge and be rubbing my head in gutter. I'm not going to do that one. I will just be on TikTok talking sports the way I know how to talk sports and so on and so forth. That's what I will do. If you like making me one person be there. All right, so we have come to the end of the show. Moises Caicedo is now a Liverpool player. Pending medicals anyway. Harry Kane is confused. When you play for a confused club, everything will be confused. Nothing ever goes well. You can never make it. Kylian Mbappe is winning the war against Paris Saint-Germain. Neymar doesn't know where he will play next, but one thing that is guaranteed is that his monies will be very, very filling the bank. Harry Maguire is an idiot. Yes, trying to frustrate Manchester United and West Ham, but time will tell eventually. Afraid that if he goes to West Ham, England national team chance is dead and buried. But well, to help us grow, somebody sent me a message and said, Edafe, why do you always say people should subscribe to your channel? So let me explain that to you guys. Subscribing to my channels means that, say, it costs a whole lot of money to run this enterprise, right? Thank God for now we're not having people who, Edafe say, I can't, let's support you. We're having that. Let's be very, very honest too. It's been running off my pocket since forever, since we started. The reason for that is I look forward to the day where I can also give back to all of these people that are supporting us. Say, Baba, sorry, just before you go, I saw Coach Ayere post from somewhere, and it tells me how good he is for a young coach. He is very, very, very good. Coach Ayere is a very good coach. If he's not good, I would not have spent over 5 million naira flying with my producer and another guy, 3 of us flying to Dubai to do a show on it, the content, the journey was created because of Coach Ayere. And we're working very hard to create a follow-up, a part 2, because I want to monitor his progress till he gets to the very top, maybe go coach in Europe or come back to Nigerian League and become a leading coach and probably go to the national team. Coach Ayere is, okay, so let me say something about Coach Ayere that I like. Naturally, we all are ambitious, but some of our dreams, hopes, and ambition die when we find ourselves in an environment that does not allow us dream, right? So like you are apple seed and you are in Nigeria, you cannot grow, right? So, but Coach Ayere, and it's not from a rich family, he doesn't have the support that people expect. You can go watch the journey, Coach Ayere's journey on our channel. But he decided to take his destiny in his hand, fight against all the forces from Kaduna to Lagos. Lagos practically nearly homeless, no food, no pay for years, and then found his way to Dubai. And he went there just for trial. So it's not like, he got a job and then they invited him to come to Dubai. He went there for trial, but because of how good he was, 30 minutes into his practical, his trial, they were already offering him a job. And if you've ever been to Dubai or you know anybody who lives in Dubai, to get a residency in Dubai is very hard. But within a couple of days, he got it. And he's worked his way up, and he's got some very fantastic coaching record. And now he's going from, just NIS certificate. He now have a UEFA C and UEFA B license. Pretty soon he will get the A license. All this one were paid for by Imo. It's not like they dashed him. Some other people would take whatever earnings they get and live the good life and show off. But guess what? The man is building his CV. And you know me, I'm always a sucker for people like that. I'm a sucker for intelligent people. And I make bold to say there are 2 coaches in Nigeria, young coaches in Nigeria that I respect. The Coach Olumide of Beyond Limit and Coach Ayere of Fleetwood and what's United in Dubai. And the reason why I respect both men is they took their destiny in their hands. They decided, you know what? They're like me, they see life from where I see it. Now, put challenges in front of people. Some people will crumble. Some other people will use it as stepping stone to climb. And that's Coach Ayere for you. And thank you to everybody. And I was explaining about numbers. Okay, so first off, beside what it represents in terms of our earning power, if we get a lot of views, we cannot right now interview certain people that we have access to. Take, for instance, we're supposed to do an Arsene Wenger interview this past season, but we didn't have the numbers. It's management, it's people looked at our number and said, no, we're not good enough for that. At least if we have up to 500,000 subscribers, they will do the interview. We're supposed to interview Sadio Mane this season that ended, and they went from 2 million subscribers to 500,000 to 100,000. They were nice. They come down to 100,000. We didn't have it. And then there's a whole lot of others. We try to do his Latin interview as well. We also face the same challenge. So that's the reason why we want to push our subscribers. I will beg anybody who can help us push the conversation, drag people to join in the subscription, let them come join. That's one part of it. Another part of it is it will make us earn more money and we'll be able to pay more people. We need to recruit more people, producers, increase our content, and do a whole lot of work within the Nigerian league space and Nigerian football. We also want to branch off, go abroad, and follow up on Nigerian players, the ones that are currently playing and the ones that have retired. But we can only do that if our numbers increase, because that's where we're stuck right now. We're stuck in the traffic. But you know me, I don't give up, so I'm not going to quit. I believe in this dream. I'm pushing it. It's a vision. It's hard. And I want to say massive thank you to people like Arotorego and a host of other people, Nasri World Affair, and all the people who sent us hybrid 10, who sent us money, sent us kits. Some will buy jersey for me. Some people. I mean, somebody called me the other day and asked me, what are the equipment that I need to scale up? And it's really pretty expensive. And I said, I put all together, we calculated at the time we did was 17.6 million naira. And I said, okay, that's way above my budget, but I will be looking out for you. The fact that the person even showed interest, Mr. Sam, thank you very much for showing interest in what we do. I'm very, very happy about that. But please help us to grow our YouTube subscribers. It will really help us to grow. Somebody has also asked me, can they on their own promote the channel? Like, okay, so there are platform where you can take the link of a YouTube channel, put it, pay for it for sponsored posts. Okay, you can do that on your own. You can do that if you choose to. Wherever you are in the world, you can do that. It also helps us to grow. But thank you very much for being on the show. Let's do this again on Monday. For those who are following football, let's all enjoy football together. Don't make enemies because of football. Football was created to unite people. Don't make enemies because of football. Take the banter as a light-hearted joke and move on. Don't lose your friends because of football. It's a new season. People fight. People stab each other because of football. Don't be part of those people. While we go, remember, if you're not going to be the solution, encourage those who are the solution, but don't be the problem. My name is Edafe Manchester. You love to come in the Level on Sports. It's been a wonderful time on the show today. Thank you to everybody who's been part of it. And thank you for all the education, other places. I think we will do a part 2, probably next Friday, or something else will come up. I don't know. But until then, let's keep our fingers crossed and let's connect even off air. God bless you and have yourself a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
That's my name. Talking sports is my game, and I am the greatest. I love listening to Electric TV radio for undiluted, unadulterated. It's probably replicated, but still not yet duplicated.